Hey guys, Brady here with your daily tennis lesson. So we're looking today at 3 ways to return a kick serve. Specifically today, looking at the ad side of the court, just because it's a little more of a deadly combination to have to return that kick serve on the ad side, being that it gets out wide. But everything I'm mentioning today would be mostly appropriate for returning the kick serve on the deuce side as well. All right, so we're going to go in order from conservative to aggressive. So the first play against returning the kick serve back here on the ad side would be the ultra-conservative play. And I think this has everything to do with how deep your starting position is. If you guys have a pretty good idea that the kick is coming, it's going to jump up, and you just basically want to make the ball, I would start you about 5 feet behind the baseline. And there's a good chance that as you see this serve rolling in, you guys might, off that unit turn, even go back another step or two and play this kick serve from decently behind the baseline. All right, this gives me the feeling, and hopefully you guys the feeling, that there's a ton of room cross court, and we can just roll out the follow through and kind of hit just a high, deep cross court return. Now, if your opponent is a serve and volleyer off their kick serve, this is not your best option. So be aware of what they like to follow up with on their kick serve. If they're true baseliners and you guys just need to get steady on the return of the kick serve, I think this is a great option. Give yourself that space off the baseline, target that cross court spot, and hit that nice high rolling cross court top spin ball. All right. Second option would be a little more of an aggressive position, more up on top of the baseline, but combined with that, the idea that the ball still got up out of your strike zone a little bit, which is very common with this kick serve. So we're not giving up ground, but at the same time, we're dealing with a ball that's probably closer to shoulder height. And this is a play that I use a lot simply because I'm, pretty darn tall, is going into that slice return. I like to feel that shoulder level contact, utilizing that slice because I can hit down on the ball some. So it's a little bit of an imbalance here because the position is aggressive, we would say, and yet the return is a little more conservative. So use the slice if the opponent, doesn't deal well with the low ball, and if you guys don't like giving up too much court. This is still a play that I think we can make a ton of returns with. It's just not going to do a lot of damage for where we're actually standing in the court. All right, third option. This is the aggressive play. This is the one you're seeing Djokovic use, all the pros, when they really are trying to attack the opponent's second serve. And these pros are throwing in a lot of kick serves on that second serve to the ad side, is stepping up on the return, trying to get this ball before it rises up to that shoulder height position and take that nice, mid-level ball, somewhere between waist level and chest height. And the way you guys are able to do this is getting a little bigger jump off the split step, moving inside the alley most likely. We want to cut the ball off before it has a chance to get us too far wide. And again, the main theme here is getting the ball before it rises up. So you guys would want to come in off that big split and drive those legs up into the alley. You're most likely going to be a step or two inside the baseline, cutting the ball off, and there's a very good chance you'll find yourself in the alley. A ton of racket speed is what's going to help you guys get that ball before it jumps out of your strike zone. And again, I just feel that because we're off the court, cross court makes a ton of sense. It gives you guys the sense that you're able to hit the ball very hard and still deal with a lot of margin where you feel like you can make the shot on an extremely aggressive play. Now, one little kind of asterisk on the return of the kick serve on the ad side is that if the opponent has, a kick, but it comes in at a slow speed, obviously, you guys know I love the forehand. Absolutely give yourself some opportunities once in a while to run around a kick serve, possibly even get yourself outside the alley and just tattoo a forehand, but the anticipation on the return, as well as dealing with probably a little slower kick serve from the opponent, will be what dictates if you guys are able to run around it and rip the forehand. All right, so those are the 3 options against the kick. Go out, make sure you guys give those a ton of practice so that seeing that kick serve doesn't put you into nervous mode. And that's all I got for you today. So I hope that was extremely helpful. Please click like below this video. And if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, please do so. As well as check down below me in the description of this video. You guys will find 3 free courses Mark and I have put together. I think you guys will find those fantastic as well. All right, so until next time, be well. We'll see you soon.